Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of Spider-Man, one of the most iconic superheroes ever created. But we're not just talking about the movies or the comics, we're going to unpack the real information behind the web slinger, from his origins to his cultural impact, and even some lesser known facts that might surprise you. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's swing into the details of Spider-Man. Spider-Man first appeared in August 1962, in Amazing Fantasy number 15, created by writer Stan Lee and artist Steve Ditko for Marvel Comics. The character's real name is Peter Parker, a teenage orphan from Queens, New York, raised by his Aunt May and Uncle Ben. Peter's a nerdy, awkward kid who gets bullied at school and struggles to fit in. His life changes when he's bitten by a radioactive spider during a science experiment. This accident gives him superhuman abilities: strength, agility, the ability to cling to walls, and a spider sense that warns him of danger. Peter also invents web shooters, devices that let him shoot synthetic webbing to swing through the city or trap bad guys. Unlike many heroes of the time, Peter wasn't a billionaire or a god. He was a regular guy with real problems, which made him instantly relatable. The core of Spider-Man's story is rooted in a single, powerful phrase: with great power comes great responsibility. This idea comes from Uncle Ben, whose death at the hands of a criminal Peter could have stopped, becomes the catalyst for his journey as a hero. Peter learns the hard way that his powers aren't just for show, they come with a duty to help others, even when it's tough. This theme resonates through every version of Spider-Man, whether in comics, cartoons, or films. It's why fans connect with him so deeply. He's not perfect, he messes up, but he always tries to do the right thing. Spider-Man's early comics were groundbreaking because they showed a hero dealing with everyday struggles. Peter juggles school, a job at the Daily Bugle newspaper, and relationships while fighting villains like the Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, and Venom. He's often broke, late on rent, and stressed about grades or girls like Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane Watson. This mix of superhero action and personal drama set Spider-Man apart in the 1960s, when most heroes were larger-than-life figures with fewer human flaws. Stan Lee once said he created Spider-Man to be a hero he could have looked up to as a kid, one who felt real. Beyond the comics, Spider-Man's become a cultural juggernaut. He's starred in countless TV shows, starting with the 1967 animated series famous for its catchy theme song, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. The characters leapt onto the big screen multiple times, with Tobey Maguire's trilogy in the early 2000s, Andrew Garfield's films in the 2010s, and Tom Holland's current run in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Each actor brings something unique to Peter Parker, but the heart of the character, his humor, heart, and resilience, stays consistent. The 2018 animated film Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse took things further, introducing Miles Morales, a Brooklyn teen who becomes a new Spider-Man. Miles, a Black and Puerto Rican hero, reflects the diversity of modern audiences and shows that anyone can wear the mask. Spider-Man's villains are another reason he's so enduring. Characters like Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, or Eddie Brock, Venom, aren't just evil for the sake of it. They often have personal ties to Peter, making their battles emotional as well as physical. Dr. Octopus, for example, starts as Otto Octavius, a brilliant scientist Peter admires, but his descent into villainy creates a tragic dynamic. These complex antagonists, combined with Spider-Man's quick wit and quips during fights, make his stories a perfect blend of action and drama. Fun fact: Spider-Man's web swinging wasn't just a cool visual, it was inspired by real spider behavior, though obviously exaggerated. Spiders use silk to travel via ballooning, floating on strands carried by the wind. Peter's web shooters, though, are pure fiction. No spider creates webbing that's strong or fast. Still, the science-y vibe of his powers, tied to his own ingenuity as a chemistry whiz, grounds Spider-Man in a kind of believable fantasy. The character's impact goes beyond entertainment. Spider-Man's inspired STEM fans, with Peter's love of science encouraging kids to explore fields like chemistry and engineering. His stories also tackle themes like grief, identity, and perseverance, resonating with people of all ages. In comics, he's been part of major crossovers like Secret Wars or Civil War, shaping the Marvel Universe. On a global scale, Spider-Man's one of the most recognizable fictional characters, with merchandise, games, and even Broadway shows cementing his legacy. What makes Spider-Man timeless is his humanity. He's not invincible, he gets hurt, he doubts himself, and he carries the weight of his mistakes. Yet he keeps swinging, cracking jokes, and saving the day. Whether it's Peter Parker, Miles Morales, or another version like Spider-Gwen, the essence of Spider-Man is about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. That's the real information behind the hero. He's a symbol of hope, responsibility, and never giving up, no matter how tough life gets. Thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Spider-Man, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which Spidey villain or story you want me to cover next. Until then, keep swinging.